This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our tops. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami, the opener of the final series. Buddy Dick will stand in hoping he can be the same kind of run producer he was yesterday when he drove in 3 of his guys' 4 eventual runs.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Chavez looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Buddy Dick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he's proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the run is in to score from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And here in the third, this is probably just to try and clean out the negative and put a positive thought in his head. You know, something like, I've seen you work out of jams like this.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Buddy Dick will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. High and deep to right center field. Chavez racing back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is
Buddy Dick stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
This is line to left. Ramirez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And he is in there.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score.
Buddy Dick stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Now both runners on the move. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner from second is in to score.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
Oh.
2-2. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
The 2-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The run scores from second.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up out there. And who can blame them? That's now 13 runs they've put up here so far. And that's going to make for some pretty happy folks in that clubhouse when this one's all over.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 13-6. Good night from Miami.
4 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available.
And welcome back. Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. It's the penultimate game of the year between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta. Buddy Dick will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got a...
Striding into the box, Buddy Dick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup and the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Chavez ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Buddy Dick comes forward now, and he's got to be feeling pretty confident, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Well, normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Buddy Dick will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around.
1 run is scored. The relay throw, and he's safe. Mitchell Johnston will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Dave Jones gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
8 runs on 12 hits and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. Now, you can't let the emotion enter the equation or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Oh. 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate, and a relay to the plate. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to... Buddy Dick will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Fastball here?
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make. Buddy Dick stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And to score, the runner from second.
How about the game this guy's having? 2 more RBIs there. It gives him 7 now on the afternoon. They just can't find a way to get this guy out.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Full count. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Good battle. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We played 8 full. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 15-2. So long from South Florida.
Metro Rail Station.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Buddy Dick is our man to watch. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this. He's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
First opened back in 2012, a look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Buddy Dick will dig in here, and they'll likely pitch carefully to him as he's coming off that 2-home run contest just 24 hours ago. On the move is Trout from first. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-0 pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Armas gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out? Buddy Dick stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Miami. Buddy Dick will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
I don't know, maybe a little too cautious here for my liking. This ball's hit well enough that I think he's got 2 bases if he wants it. Instead, he decides to hold on at first. So we'll have to check back and see if that decision winds up hurting him down the line.
He's running towards second. Lifted in the air to center field. Chavez is in pursuit. 2 gone. Damian Covington stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Yeah, timely gamble there. You really don't have a whole lot to lose, and it'll result in a 2-out scoring opportunity.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
He thought he had him right there. You can see him looking to home plate asking, where was that? Was it high? You got to be kidding me.
Colin Spangler will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position. And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
Well, if you think about it, this is the perfect time to call for this. You know, your pitcher out there is having a hard time throwing strikes. He's not going to be as focused as he should be on the base runners, and they take advantage. That's a great call from the dugout.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ramirez going back. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. The runner scores from second and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game. And he is in at third with it. Leading off the inning, Buddy Dick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second, he'll try for third, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner, but foul. One and two, here it comes. A little low, it's 2-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs.
Buddy Dick tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Belted high and deep into right center. Mateo ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Around third and being waved on home.
No,
and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Got him on the
and he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory.